Welcome all, or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Karen and I am a 32-year-old cash budgeter. I started my journey back in March of 2022 and I have been budgeting ever since. I recently started my YouTube journey on January of this year, 2025, and I wanted to share my journey and also keep myself accountable. I wanted to show that everybody's journey is different, everybody's journey changes, and we have to accommodate as things come. And so today I will be doing a big cash unstuffing and also stuffing my first paycheck of July. I got paid July 3rd. So the July 3rd is my first paycheck. We will be doing that. And this big cash unstuffing that we'll do first is because life happens, things change, and I ended up having to get myself a whole new car. Before this, I was using my parents' car. Very fortunate enough to be able to do that, to have them provide me with it. However, things happened. We all have to accommodate to what we can. And so now I have to be responsible for my own car bill and my own car insurance. So I did have to put down a down payment for my car, and thankfully I had enough in all of my binders to be able to cover it. And so I'm going to be showing how I unstuff all of that. So I decided to pull from the, in my opinion, least important categories, and also my emergency fund, which had the biggest amount. And so we are only pulling, I ended up only pulling the placeholders that I had in here, and the cash, I basically left it. We are jumping into emergency fund, and an emergency fund was the biggest one I pulled. I have 1,500, 600, so 1,600, and I went ahead and pulled all of that. I should have said the amount we're pulling out today is going to be 4,600, which was my down payment, and I'm going to delete all of this. We'll still be working on this $500 emergency fund tracker, but it's now wiped clean and we are starting all over again. So here we are. My family and pets binder. I did have to pull a lot of my funds out, but I'm trying to look at it and the positive note of, like, I had this fund, I had this cash in my savings account that I was able to use and didn't have to put it on my credit card or accumulate more debt. And so because of that, I am grateful. My daughter's full envelopes are all staying. Her back to school, her clothing. We are going into my future Mr. and Mrs., which would be for my wedding. And I am not engaged right now, and so that's why I'm like, okay, we can pull the $700 out. Just going in there. So now we have $5 left. I left all the cash so that they didn't feel completely empty. Future babies also getting pulled. We pulled 200 from here. And now it just has 15. Future home is getting 100 out. So now we just have 20. And again, these are all envelopes I started saving for, but they're not at the moment and I don't need them right now. And so I know I can continue to build them up as they come because I do have some time for these. The next one I pulled from is my cat's savings fund. He does not have insurance, and so I save for him every month to make sure I have just in case he needs to go to the vet. I don't think he would have to go to the vet soon, but we pulled from here anyway. I didn't deplete it all. I just pulled out 600. So we're taking 500 and 600 out of here, and we're keeping the rest. So now an AC has 120, 40, 55. So 155. So not completely empty, but still a low amount. And that's it for my family and pets binder. My holiday binder. So Christmas, my family will understand if I don't get them gifts. So we're pulling out 200 from Christmas, and we have left 15, which we were using this tracker anyway, so I guess it's kind of like we'll start fresh. So we have 15 here, and we'll just go from there. That's it for holidays. We're gonna jump into, we left our 6 months ahead because I took out all the emergency funds. We'll leave that. We have cart maintenance. We're taking out the full 200 in here. And we have 10 bucks left in car maintenance. And then it is a Toyota, so I'm hoping Toyota Care covers my oil changes and stuff for the first, I think they said 25,000 miles. So I'm still gonna be adding to it, but just in case, I know I don't necessarily need it at this moment. And that's it for this binder. Personal and travel binder, which will be going to travel. I moved some around because we are now officially done with our Hello Kitty. Well, not officially done, but I pulled everything from here, so we're gonna move on to the next challenge. We have 500, 600, and 700 from Japan, which is all going towards the car. And so I'm retiring this one for now until we decide to actually go, and all I needed was 200 left, so I'm gonna wipe this all out. They're all wiped out, and we will start this over once we decide to go to Japan. I think that's it for travel. Actually, I have to go one more time back into here because I did pull out after from Black Friday. Black Friday, we pulled out 100. So now we have 50 left in here. And then lastly, we're going into our savings challenge. We are going to be using our Pokemon savings challenge, which I'm so surprised of how much it's already saved. I had 100 in cash, so I pulled that out, and then I have 200. So we had a total of 300 saved in this challenge, and so that's beautiful. I'm gonna keep doing this challenge. I was using my rollover money, $20 bills specifically, and filling it out, so I'm gonna wipe it and start over. We're done here, and it's all nice and clean, ready for the next one. So thankfully I didn't have to wipe out this savings challenge yet, and a bunch of like smaller category stuff. I had just enough to pull from here. So this should be 4,600. Okay, we'll count this to make sure. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 3,000 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 4,600 taking out of our envelopes, which is awesome because now we don't have to accrue more debt. So I'll put that to the side. And now we can move on to our cash stuffing for the first check of July, which is $1,075. So we are going to start in our variables and bills binder. So I'm getting skipped. I'm not getting anything. Work treats, this time we're gonna drop it to 40 instead of the usual 50. So we'll do 20. Actually, we'll just do 2 20s. Work treat gets 40. Eat out, we're looking at 100, so we'll do just 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 100, and eat out, so it's gonna be 50 and 50. Today is Monday that I'm recording. So this starts this week, and I'll do my wallet off camera. Groceries is getting $200. I've already used, I think it was like $50 of it. That's a start note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think 200. Into groceries. Gas is going to be getting 80. And we already have 40. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 120 in gas. Now we're going to see how much I actually need in gas, because the car I got is much smaller. It's a Corolla, and the one I was driving before was a RAV4. So maybe it'll save us a little bit of gas, but for now I'm still going to be cash stuffing the 80 because I feel much better knowing that I have gas there just in case. Adriana, who's my daughter, she is getting 20 as well. We'll give her some change. So now Adriana has 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. Okay, so family fun is getting 100. So family fun has 100. Mother, daughter's not getting anything. Oops. R for date night is also getting 100. So now we have 100 in here. Household's getting 20. And that is all that it has. Miscellaneous is also getting 20, and it'll get it in change. So we'll do 2 5s. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll do change for this. So we have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 in miscellaneous. And I am a bi-weekly cash stuffer, and I split miscellaneous, groceries, and work treats in half, and I do it for 1 week, and then the other week gets the rest of it. Water bill is going to be getting its usual 25. So our last water bill came in. It is a quarterly payment, and I didn't have to put anything extra. The bill was fine, and so I reallocated those $150 towards my first car insurance payment, and it worked out. So we're going to be doing 25 again. So now we have 20, 40, 50. So I am expecting this water bill to come a little bit more expensive because we do have to fill up the pool so often. I know I might not be able to reallocate that and have to help my sister, but that's okay. My daughter's copay is getting 50. We'll put the $50 bill. So now my daughter has 100, 150, 170, 175. My copay is also getting 50. Oops. So now in my copay we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 100. And both these copays are monthly bills. They just get taken out automatically on my credit card, and I pay my credit card back. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna restart this all over again, which is A-okay. So now we're gonna be adding 25 into our emergency fund. So we'll just do the big 20s, the 20 and then the 5 next to it. So we have 25, and that is all that we have in emergency fund. I don't count this $2 bill. I think it's a, I don't know if it's a Mexican thing or a Hispanic thing, but they would give us $2 bills for good luck. And so I've been holding onto this bill for such a long time because my uncle gave it to me as good luck. And so I just keep it there and I don't count it. So now we have 25 in emergency fund, and that is all that we have. Okay. So now we can move on to my family and pets binder. So I didn't want to deplete anything of my daughter because I feel like she's more important than my Christmas gifts, if that makes sense, or my future home that's not there yet. I feel like her birthday is coming up in September and her back to school stuff, so I didn't want to touch any of that. Her clothes is getting $100, and we're doing that in placeholders. Give it this cute one by Barebones Collective. So now in Adriana we have 100, 200, 300 in her clothing. I skipped something. I'm supposed to put 5 in here, so 918 is getting 5, and we started this tracker, so we'll circle in this 5 up here. So now in her birthday we have 100, 200, and 5. 205. And this tracker saves us $225. Our goal is to do both, so I hope we can get there. 725, which is my older sister's birthday. She is getting 5. So now in her birthday we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100, and we're all done with this. So if you're watching it, this is your gift, girl. And I never got to show you guys these little cash trackers. I got them from Savings Meeks. She customized these because I won one of her challenges, but they're super cute. They're cow print. Definitely check her out if you guys want custom stuff. She has some cute custom things in there. This blue envelope is for my sister's wedding and her preparation. So we're putting 10, but I think I'm gonna make some change. So we'll give it 10, plus 10 is 20. So now in her wedding for our preparations has 100, 20, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So 150. In this envelope, future Mr. and Mrs. is also getting 10. So we're starting back up. So now we have 15 in here. Future baby is getting 5. So we have 10, 15, 20. And that is it for this section. We're gonna go into our pets section. My dog Benito, he's getting 20, so we're put that in here. Usually I split between my cat and my dog, but my cat still has a whole new bag that I don't need to replenish anytime soon, so we'll work slower. And my dog's is more expensive. His vet fun is getting 5. So now he has 20, 25, 30, 35, and I do have insurance for him. I explained it in my last video how it works. So this will be my portion of the vet, and then his deductible is coming up, and they already sent me a letter that it comes up after July. So any vet appointment after, I need to hit the $250 deductible to start. So his deductible is getting 5. So now we have 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. So 180, and it's 250 that I need. And Pretty Litter is getting 15. So now we have 20, 30, 45. And I'm also ahead on Pretty Litter, so I need to like pause it for a second because I still have a whole bunch of bags for some weird reason. Okay. Now we are going into our holiday and sinking fund binder. And we're only doing Christmas and holidays. So we have, we're adding $5. So now we have 10, 15, 20. And we can circle one of these. We'll do this guy. And this tracker saves us $165. That's it for holidays. And our sinking funds, car maintenance, we're gonna do 5. So now we have 5, 10, and 15 in car maintenance. So that is it for this binder. And then lastly is my personal binder, who is getting, my nails is getting 5. So now we have 5 in here. And that is it for this binder. I have to go back to my bills because I completely forgot about, my sisters gave us $50 for our grocery expense, but I'm going to throw it into Costco. So this should be $50. So now we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. Yep, so we have 50 in Costco for our next run. So that completes this cash stuffing. I hope you guys enjoyed and stuck to it this far. I know I didn't get to stuff that many categories this time, mostly bills, but that's okay because life happens and we have to do with what we can. Just glad I have all these funds and the system in place so that I am able to accommodate what life throws at us. And you know, it just shows that yes, I had all this fun and certain categories aren't going to be funded anymore, but at least I had the opportunity to not go into more debt because of this life change. And moving forward, I'll be able to stock up all these binders and keep going. Life happens. We just gotta keep moving forward. And so thank you guys for watching. If you guys liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys in the next one.